Hey everybody, it's Wes here from Fundamental Games, and just wanted to say hello again. We are about 2 days, getting really close to that 48-hour mark. By the time some of you get a chance to watch this video or read this update, we'll already be there. So we've got Wednesday and Thursday, and then the Kickstarter will be closed as of Friday morning at 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So getting really close to the wire here. The great news is that we've already raised over $25,000 in Canadian funds, and that's close to $20,000 USD. So that's an amazing result for a very new creator to the board game world, and had a lot of fun sharing and growing and learning about how reviews work and how people interact with Facebook and Kickstarter and Instagram and Twitter. It's been really cool to see this campaign compared to the one 4 months ago, and just the excitement and energy that has taken place with the game so far. We have over 450 people backing the game right now, so that's amazing. And of that 450 people, there are about 375, getting close to 400 that have backed for the actual full game or more, like the art book or the neoprene mat. So that's very promising, because we're getting really close to that minimum order quantity, and no matter what, we're going to be ordering these games, but just the more people that have that base game, the better off it is for being able to order extra copies beyond that. What else? 2,300 people are following this campaign right now. If anybody's familiar with Kickstarter, you'll know that you can do a heart and say that you like something or you want to follow it or get a notification when the campaign's about to end. So if you are getting this reminder, and you might be checking this very update at your 48-hour reminder, you're the perfect candidate to help bring Legends of Novus to an even higher level, because it would be really nice to be able to hit more and more stretch goals to make this game bigger and do more for every backer that's already taken interest in the game. 40% of people have watched the full video. I absolutely love the video that we have for this campaign, and that's not me being excited about making my own video, because I did not make this video, but shouts out to Ryan from onewolf.ca. Just a very engaging video, and it's nice to see that a 2-minute video has 40% views, so pretty cool there. And then just other thing to share is that our backers, so we have 50% of our backers from the United States, so a big thank you to the United States Kickstarter campaign followers for wanting a game that's coming from Canada, from a Canadian developer. It's such a fantastic world that I've been able to grow and develop with feedback from yourselves and others who have played the game. 10% are from Canada, so my fellow Canadians, thank you for your support. We're at almost 50 Canadians now, and again, much smaller population in Canada than US, so the percentages kind of match up. We have about 35% of backers are from the European Union, so from many of the different countries in that area just overseas there, and 5% from Australia, so thank you to those of you from that wonderful country of Australia. All right, and so what else can I share with you? Well, one of the things I did to really appreciate those backers who have really been trying to share and hit kick track and do whatever they can to share Novus is I have lowered the goal to get Jotun, who I shared with on the last update, to make him live. So he's now officially going to be part of the game no matter what. I wanted to make sure we had some kind of Kickstarter exclusive for this game, and Jotun is the one for that. If we can get more, even better. If we can get another quest creature, even better. But at least have a single character that is only going to be in a Kickstarter. So if this game ever did get published to retail on a wide scale in the future, Jotun would not be included with that game. So for you backers, he is special to this campaign. And the reason I lowered the funding goal because I think it's important to have them in the game, but also because we've had tons of new backers today, and with all of your support we would have exceeded that goal, but it's due to some unfortunate cancellations. Some people have family events or life changes that come up, and they can't keep those pledges that they originally gave. So I didn't want to take away Jotun from you when we had so much new support today. So that's why Jotun is part of the game now. And I've also done some tweaks to the rest of the funding goals just to make sure that they're kind of evenly dispersed. So the next one's at 27,500 Canadian, and the one after that is 30,000 for those next two. And if for some reason over the next 48 hours we have an explosion of backers, well, then we would find and share with you the other stretch goals that are kind of hiding in there. I've got many ideas that I'll share with you. If we, over the next 24 hours, suddenly get close to that, then I'll let you know, or we can talk about it in the comments. If you're really curious to know, then put it in the comments. Hey, what's the next one? What's the next one? I'll be talking to you, so let me know if you're interested in that. Next up is shipping prices. So a big thank you to Robert G. from Quartermaster Logistics. They're going to be the ones responsible for helping with the distribution and fulfillment of this game. And he gave me some recent updates to his quotes. Just as we get close to the end of the Kickstarter, I want to make sure those numbers are accurate. And yes, they very much are. So the numbers that you see at the bottom of this campaign page on Legends of Novus are pretty accurate. There might even be a very slight reduction of $1 or $2 for the US backers, because I only want to charge you what I'm getting charged for your games to be shipped. I have no intention to make any money off of shipping. I just want to help get that game to you at a reasonable cost. Next up, one of the things that I'm introducing into this game at no extra expense, and I'm not putting it as a Kickstarter stretch goal because it's minimal cost, is luck tokens. So in every game, adding to the game is 5 tokens, and they can be produced on the same mat as the coins, are going to be 5 luck tokens. So a luck token, I'll share with you the image in this campaign update feed, but it's just a horseshoe token that is going to give you the chance to ignore or re-roll a when you have a tragic fail. So if you roll a 1 and you really want to give yourself a new chance to succeed, then you can use this luck token. And that's because sometimes when you're on the edge of victory and you want to make sure, this was your chance to shine, and losing with a 1 is not very fun. Now, taking away the tragic fail completely takes away one of those mechanics of the game that's always been fun in Dungeons and Dragons and other games, and that's having that critical fail or that tragic fail. So I want to keep it in the game, but I want to give players a chance to dodge it once. So if it's going to be early in the game, because you really want to get that experience early on, then so be it. If you want to save it for what you think is going to happen in your last quest fight, then so be it. But that luck token will be automatically included with every game now, including the PNP. And that's about it. Our 48 hours is here. I'm putting a social media blitz on in the next 2 days. So you will see additional advertisements for Legends of Novus to mainly US and Canadian backers, because that's where we're finding the biggest impact for funding there. You will see more specific posts from me to these different board game groups that I'm part of, and no intention of spamming, just kind of that 48-hour stretch. Want to make sure that anybody who maybe hadn't heard about it yet or was waiting till the end of the campaign to see if they wanted to join in, well, now's their chance. So you'll see a lot more shares coming up as the restriction that I had for my posts is lifted and these 48 hours suddenly strike. So that'll probably start tomorrow late afternoon sometime. I should be able to start sharing some of those extra posts. And for those of you who have been posting on Legends of Novus behalf on your own accounts, I really want to thank you for that. And anybody else that wants to help, if you think about it, with over 450 people that are part of Legends of Novus right now, if even half of those people were to post one post about the game to a group or to even their own page, how many people would that influence? Might even get an extra 100 or 200 backers in the course of a couple days. So think about that. If you're watching this video or if you're reading this update, your single post could have a huge influence on how much content we can get into this game before the campaign ends on Friday morning. So again, thank you all, fundamental gamers, those of you that are just here making this happen, and thrilled with where we're at, where we're going to be in a couple days, and even the potential to maybe unlock another stretch goal come the Pledge Manager, because there's always potential there as well. So again, if you have any questions, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, comment, feed, private message, whatever you want to do. I'm here for you to help make Legends of Novus as good as I can before it hits publishing, which is not going to be, it'll be a few months away, but when it does, we want it to be as good as it can get. So take care.